science fair is a great opportunity for kids in 3rd through 6th grade to test out something they're wondering about. You have to make sure that your science fair project is a testable question, something you can actually plan an investigation for and record results and then analyze those results to come to a conclusion. If you're interested in the science fair, grades 3 through 6, you have to pick up a green packet. Your teacher can get one for you, or there are stacks of them in the science room. And there's a registration form at the back. You've got a little time to think about it. They're due by January 13th, and then our science fair will be on February 23rd.
And what can you tell us about the Learning Fair?
The Learning Fair is a little bit different than Science Fair because Learning Fair, first of all, you are kindergarten through 3rd graders can participate, and Learning Fair projects can be about any topic. They don't have to be a testable question. They can just be a research project that something you're interested in and you want to make a display about. There's a couple of examples that I showed, I think, when we were talking about this on Grandparents' Day week. This would be an example, the monkey business would be an example of a Learning Fair project, just something you might be interested in that you want to learn some facts about and then create a display. But as you can see, the Science Fair project is a little bit more involved. You have to follow the scientific method, and you have to create an investigation and also test out your question and then try to come to a conclusion what the answer is.
And what can you tell us about the Engineering Fair?
Engineering Fair is special. It's for 6th graders only. It's a purple packet. And an engineering fair follows a similar but not the same as a scientific method. Engineering fair is where you find a problem and then you try to figure out a solution to that problem. We have one example of an engineering project over here that was done last year. A student was trying to figure out a way she could dry her mittens out when she played in the snow, and she actually created a pretty cool little contraption that fit over the heat register in her house that she could set her mittens on and it would dry them out because of the heat coming up through the radiator. Engineering fairs solve a problem, and you make a prototype and then you try to redesign it and improve it, and once you basically run out of time, you show your very best design, and you also show your research along the way. So that's how engineering fair is a little bit different.
What are some ideas for a science fair project?
I say the best ideas are things that you just naturally wonder about. Like the year that my son had black t-shirts for his baseball team, and he was wondering why he was always so hot when he had his baseball games. And so he did a project about does the color of your shirt affect how much heat your body absorbs. You can also look online. There's a website called Science Buddies. Mrs. Becker has just pulled a ton of science fair books from our media center and put them on a cart, and so you can get ideas in lots of different places.
Did you do some science fairs when you were little?
When I was in elementary school, we had one fair similar to this, but it wasn't an actual science fair. It was just a research, so it was kind of a learning fair project, and I remember I did it about how printing presses work. That would be a cool research project, but nothing I could test, so unfortunately I didn't.
Do you think these are good opportunities to take?
They are wonderful opportunities for kids to challenge themselves, also to find out more about something they're interested in, and last year almost half of the students in our school participated in either the Learning Science or Engineering Fair, so it's a very popular choice.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. See you next time on the HB Buzz. Bye. Hi, I'm Katie.
And I'm Courtney, and this is Outside the Hive.
Sorry for the technical difficulties before. The camera was down, but now it's back up. The Fuel Up to Play 60 food trivia will continue today and tomorrow.
Good luck!
Each day we will show you a picture of a food item. We will then tell you a little bit about that item. You can then guess what you think the item is. Your teacher has the food trivia answer sheets. If you know the answer, fill out this sheet and turn it in to Miss Hinman in the office. These are fungi that grow in the dirt. Only buy these from the grocery store or a reputable market. Never eat the ones you see outside.
Well, that was boring. Now to our topic, science fair ideas.
Mrs. Becker has some books in the library.
Mrs. Warmka had some ideas in the interview.
You can go to www.sciencebuddies.org and then click on Project Ideas and click on Browse the Project Ideas Index.
For some good topics, think of questions you have about your favorite foods.
Or hobbies.
Or even a testable I wonder question from science.
Remember, the forms for the Science, Engineering, and Learning Fairs are due in January.
Well, that's all the time we can take for today.
See
you
next
time
on
the HB Buzz Chat.